Lights, camera, action.
I'm back. Haven't you missed me? 5 years ago, something happened. Something impossible and difficult to describe. But yeah, I almost forgot. I have to tell you something. Don't ever watch the end after credits. There is something that I'm scared of. But here we are now and ready to go. So what are we going to do? Don't worry, I know. I've gotten the instructions, so I know what exactly we're going to talk about here and now. So welcome and enjoy this massive and exciting project named the Project Whisper. Esteemed listeners, allow me to present you 3 stories that, although cloaked in melancholy, bear within them a certain absurdity that might, perhaps, lighten the weight of their gravity. You will undoubtedly find there moments that provokes reflection, as well as moments that may, at the very least, bring a quick smile on your face. Maybe. So that we don't just read our stories. We are going to make it less boring. We would like to moderize it more. So you're going to listen music like in previous video, to have it more exciting, you know. We think that this would be good, because music speaks for itself.
Warning. The following stories may have an impact on your mental health and on your reflection on life on Earth. Please consider your viewing of this video, but its only form of project video from 17-year-old boy, so take it with a grain of salt. The video is intended for entertainment only.
Please, I think. Keep in mind that any analogy in terms of characteristics or other similarities is purely coincidental.
On the first story, I have to say one thing. Vashek, if you're seeing this, please leave, okay? You don't have to be here. It's not like we don't want you to be here. This is just to be safe, okay? Is he gone? Okay, now we're talking. He is piece of crap, isn't he? I'm joking. Remember how I joked about you too? More professional? Come on, get yourself together. So the first story is about, is he really gone? Because I don't want him to hear this. He doesn't know. But the first story is about him. Yep, but from different reality. Don't tell him, okay? It will be our secret. What? This is not what meant to happen. Hey!
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
And why is there SpongeBob all of a sudden? There we go, finally. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Vashek, named after his father and his grandfather. His mother, Michaela, is working as police officer, and she's living in Zlínský kraj with her new husband. Vashike is sometimes visiting her, but it's difficult and time-consuming. Even though he like her and so his dad, but sometimes he didn't have very good childhood, but not even that bad. Something between. At least I think, he said. But that was never a barrier for him. When he was 7 years old, he had almost every night a dream or nightmare, like we like to say. But he thought that this were visions to future. He didn't want to believe it, but he has having something, we like to say, déjà vu. This means that you've been in the same exact situation. Let it be. For a while, let's continue with story. But remember that. Where were we? Oh, yeah. In kindergarten, he fell in. And he met his best friend. It was all great and whatever. But once his parents left him there for too long till close time, he felt betrayed. But even after that, everything was just fine. Maybe, when he was ready for school, he felt kind of sad, because someone who did, he knows, was left behind and nowhere to be found. He had to find new friends and let past behind him and never come back. As the years ran past his eyes, he became more calmed, maybe a little bit too much. He felt like a rock star, and that will be our first song. Let's hear it, and I'll drink some water for my vocal cords. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Let's continue with our story, shall we? So after that, he experienced so many adventures with new friends and with family. It went great again, but something was not right. One of his visions came true. He had a vision that one of his teachers will lost his son, and that was unfortunately true. Someone killed him in church. It was a massacre. Blood everywhere you looked. It was almost in every TV broadcasts. It was his friend named stepbrother from friend at Vashek's school. And now Vashek knows that he has some kind of power to look to near future. It was kind of shock for him, but yet the pleasure of the power he held in his hands. It was like he thought that he could be boss of near future and everybody's lives. He became more and more dangerous in his head, like infinite. And that's another song. Let's get to it.
I am the darkest of days. I'm the last one that's standing. Don't try to stand in my way, cause I've been up against better. Just take a look at my face. Cause if you're messing with me, I am a dangerous weapon. I am the sharpest of blades. I'll cut you down in a second. Cause I was born in this pain. It only hurts if you let it. So if you think you can take me, then you should go and forget it. And after all this time, you're back for more. I won't stop until they know my name. So I'll take what's mine and start this war. I'm coming
Chapter 2 Mysterious
After he was
Things.
enjoying his new power, someone or something speak to him as he was on path to home, and said, "With a great power comes great responsibility. But if you go on wrong path, it will have consequences. Remember my words, or this world won't be the same as you used to." As he heard that, he was confused, like, what happened? Who was it? Did someone drugged me? Was this only imagine in my head? Was this some kind of joke like beyond belief? Fact or fiction? No, it's something else. Something more darker than I thought? Nah, it's probably nothing, he said. Nothing can stop me from using my power. He he he. He suddenly let it out of his mouth, like there was demon inside him. What the hell was that? I should probably drink water and get some sleep. It was too much for today. He woke up like an other normal day, and he even forgot the scenes from yesterday. It was just nothing. Let's talk about school. After primary school, he meant to go to better school, but he failed miserably at the entrance exams, and he didn't on any of his two schools. There was visible uncertainty and disappointment in his eyes. Suddenly, the principal of the second school emailed that he was accepted, which was very generous from him. His gaze trained on the computer, his face overwhelmed with happiness and joy that he finally achieved something, but at the same time, a sharp look at the picture of his classmates made him feel sad. At least he thought that they could text him or call, but none. Every single one has lived their own life like this never happened. Like we never met. Only greetings when someone has lucky met, that's all. At least, that's what he thought. It was kinda true, but not really. One is texting him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Only one from 22. That's really sad. But he was loner, so it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, what? That's another song? I didn't even notice. I was so focused on story, but okay then. Let's hear it.
Well, I don't show off, don't criticize.
It really doesn't matter. Like he said. So anyway, they had school meeting at the Trotsky Castle in Troskovich. Every field of study and other were divided. It was really ethical and very formal. He doesn't even know how to describe it. There was also Czech national anthem. Everybody in suit and dresses. Cool, right? He. And his new class teacher name's Miss Parrott. And boom, there it is. The first day of school. Nobody speak to other, including him. First days were just get together and information, blah, blah. Everybody knows that.
Why?
Why are you saying that? You might ask. Oh, my dear listener, that's because they told me to. This is my job, so don't ask why. I should really stop with this and go to retirement. I'm very old. You know, I'm 60 years old, and still I have to deal with these stories. Sometimes it's very hard to do project like this one, and this was just an idea, and I don't even know if I'm ever going to finish it. But if you seeing this, then probably yes, or I was just too lazy. And now, what are you seeing is just unfinished project. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Everything is possible. I must have mood to continue. Oh, sorry. We've gotten a little sidetracked from the story. You don't mind anyway, do you? Are you even watching this and listening to me? I am talking to myself? I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't have son nor daughter. I'm here alone, sitting in the darkness and waiting for my time to go. This will probably be my last video if I don't meet something special or... I don't know. Let's just continue. But after commercial break. Let's continue then. What? Who is calling me now? I can't. Now I'm middle of something. Could you wait a while? I have to grab it. Here's Brooks. Who's this?
I'm Blake. I have to tell you something. Bill? I know it might sound crazy, but
Wait! How do you know my name? And where did you get my phone number? Who the F are you? I'm calling the police right now.
no! Wait! Please, it's important. Can we meet?
No, I don't want to. I don't even know who you are, and I'm middle of recording right now.
Then I must tell you now. It will sound crazy, but it's true. I am your brother.
I expected everything but this. Hey, good joke. I don't have any brother, man. You must be mistaken for someone else.
It's true. I have all the evidence. I am sending it right to you. Just look at that. Our mother was Beatrice, and father was named Blake, just like me. They did get divorced right after I was born, and mom and dad grabbed one kid and never get to know each other. But after he died, I found some files from his desk, and there was it all. If you say something, I would like to wait for you at the reception, and I'll wait to finish your recording, okay? Or do you want me to leave?
I don't know what to say. It's true. But I don't know if I can continue with this story. I'm just shocked. But I must do this. I won't disappoint you, dear listeners. The show must go on. Bye for now. I'm so happy now.
I'm happy too. See you later, and we will talk until midnight. Hey.
So as you heard, I'm just so happy now, so I think I will make this project come true. I don't even know where we ended. I must look in my notes. There we go. First days of secondary school,
Chapter
right?
3.
So first days were
Suicide
great,
never
and
choose.
even marks were good.
Comprehension is.
But nothing is covered with beautiful sunshine because our main plot develops into something more. On 30th of September, when he woke up, remembered the dream, and again, in frightened gaze at his hands, and said in whisper, "No, this just can't happen. It won't happen." But at the same time, I remembered what happened last time. I think that I must do something, or this will be bloodbath on pavement. In shocked, he jumped from bed and went to school. It's happening right now. But change fate of someone is against the rule, as someone said to him. So he had to make big decision. Let them die, or somehow change the fate, but with consequences. Perhaps it might not be so wrong if it's first time, I guess, he said. So he waited in right time to do something with this. One girl wanted to commit suicide because SE was bullied by some other girls, and teacher were just making excuses about not having proof or something like that. Terrible, really. But he somehow, with his not-so-great skill of talking to people and understanding their feelings, he managed to save her. She immediately started crying, looking down on floor, hands on her face covering shame. She was overwhelmed, even a little blush visible on her face. Everything fade away when he saw her crying. It was like everything around them slows down. He knew that he must hug her to stop crying and tell her that everything is okay now. But before he could do anything, she hugged him and tell him barely above whisper, "Thank you." He was very surprised that she thanked him even after she wanted to kill herself. Then parents had to be called, and that was really rough. After all that explaining, everything finally settled down. But what he could think of was, how is she going to live a normal life after that? And what about school? This must be massive pressure for her. Maybe if they be friends, he could protect her from anything bad. And that's what was he trying to do. She was so happy and extremely shy when she heard that. And fear overwhelmed her body and hands with shakiness. He was trying to calm her down. Next couple days were somehow normal. Even though she was lonely and doesn't talk to anyone except him, she was happy. And how does people get happy? I don't get it. The only thing I see is pain and... Never mind. It was all great. A pure tear of happiness went down her soft cheek. At the same time, a feeling of joy crept into his heart, and with it, fear that a curse was lurking behind. Am I the chosen one to save people from their unfortunate fate and somehow change it? Am I a prophet? What am I even saying? That's absurd and weird. Chosen One is another song, let's go. Finally, after all this, here goes another. Resume. Suddenly, she fell from stairs, and he immediately ran out of the classroom to help her. "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" he said. "No, I am fine, thanks. I just had little headache. What are you doing here anyway?" "I had to check on you. I saw you fell down. I had to quickly run to you if you're not hurt." "Were you worried about me?" she said. I don't know if you're safe and healthy. Can I ask you a question?" She questioned very slowly and quietly. In her eyes were visible running emotions. "Yes. What is it? Do you like me?" What did I say? I am sorry, I didn't mean to. She started to blush and almost started to cry. But he stepped forward to her and said, "Don't need to cry. I didn't know you feel that way too. I do like you. So much. Ever since then, I first saw you and saved you." You mean it?" she said. "I do," he said with calm voice and clear mind. "I was so scared that you didn't feel the same way as I do. I thought that I'm nothing. But when I'm with you, I feel different. Like I'm someone. Like I can breathe more smoothly and be happy," she said. When she said that, silence overwhelmed their surroundings, like they were only people in a whole universe. At the moment, they touched hands and interlaced their fingers. They were so close to each other that they can hear their heart pumping in their chests, and they can feel their breath. They exchanged gazes and slowly started to bring their lips together. And let them be for a while in this beautifully melancholy music. That was incredible. I never knew that I will ever reach this age to this moment. I have to go now. My mom is calling me home. Sorry, she said. And he said, "That's okay, I have to go too. We will see each other tomorrow. Bye." As both went their way, they giggled and were exciting for next day. They went home and slept happily. And once again, a dark and dreadful dream took form in the stillness of night. Again, another tragedy will happen, but it was different this time. Now he could see the future of what will happen if he does something. And there was timer of when doomsday dream will happen. And above that, there was inscription covered with blood saying, "The consequences will catch up with you for the salvation of their lives and the redemption of their fate," which was very terrifying, and he was terrified. The timer said, "It's going to happen in 10 days. He immediately woke up with very hard breathing and dark memories. He remembered a tragedy will happen in 2 hours, his very close friend will have an accident on road when he didn't want to wait on crosswalk. He had to do something and fast, but when he said that, someone talked to him, and he remembered the voice form shadows beneath natural things. The voice? When did I heard that? Wait, is it? No, this can't be true. It's the same voice that said to me about consequences. And also, I didn't hear this voice since my brother died. Oh, it's my dead brother.
Chapter 5. Brother.
At the moment,
is
the mysterious
Brother.
thing said,
No, not this time. You can't save everyone. I'm sorry, but he has to die, or you will die instead of him. It's because you saved that girl. Like I said, consequences will always catch up with you. You will see more soon. Your choice. Ha ha ha.
Wait, please, why are you doing this?
You will find out soon in 10 days. Ha ha ha.
What did he mean by that? I can't save him. Don't make me choose, please. I can't do this. It's because I saved her, but I had to and I like her. God, that's too much. He had to go to school, but he also had to cover the pain he suffered, especially when he see his best friend which had to die because of him. As he went out of the door, he saw a girl from yesterday. He was excited. Hey, he said, were you waiting for me? And she said, yes, I was. I was so excited to see you again. Are you okay? Oh, has your heart wandered from where it once stood with mine? She said, very sad. No, of course not. I like you. That will never change. Don't even think about that. I just had nightmare last night, but that's okay, really. Okay, I trust you. Haha, you? What's funny? What? We like each other, but we even don't know our names. So I am Beau. My mom is half French, and she named me after Beaux-Arts, like beautiful art, but I don't think that I am beautiful. Hey, cut that out. You are beautiful. Let not a single shadow of doubt touch that truth. Okay? Thank you. I never thought that someone could ever told me that. But you're special. I love you so much. I do too. So, what's your name? I am Vashek, with capital K. I know a guy who's named Vashek, and people very often confuse us. It's funny. Oh, look at the clock, we must go to school. They almost missed the bus, but fortunately, they don't. They entered the school just in time and then went to their classes. We will see each after school, okay? Okay. As he entered class, everyone is watching him like he did something, but then his friends asked him with laugh, "Are you dating that girl you just saved?" Ha 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 ha. And he said, "And you know what? Yes. Do you have a problem with it, or what?" Nah, bro, you're not okay. She wanted to commit suicide. You're idiot. Fine. Then don't talk to me if you don't want to, all of you. Grrr. His classmates were unfortunately against him, so they didn't talk to him in school now. What morons, really. After last school subject, he remembered what will happen to his best friend, and, as usual, they went the same way as always. He took Beau's hand and said, "Wait on crosswalk." As he said that, he saw a car drifting before cops, and his best friend was on the road because he didn't want to wait. And that was his mistake. The car drifted into him, leaving him lying motionless on the ground. They run towards him, but it was too late. He knelt beside him and started crying as he couldn't hold his emotions. Why? This can't happen. Beau knelt beside him and trying to console him and hug him. The ambulance came, but it was all pointless. You shouldn't be home alone now. Let me help you, like you helped me. You can sleep at our house, okay? Everything is going to be okay, she said. This first story is very dark. How could this happen in so young age? After the accident, he didn't want to go to school, even go out. He just
Inevitable.
stayed at her place and didn't contact his parents or someone else. She was happy that he stayed at her place, but sad because of him. "I can't," he shouted. "I must tell you the truth. I know it will sound crazy, but it's true. You have to trust me." After he was explaining everything to her, she stood motionless, like she just saw a ghost. "So he died because you saved me? And these nightmares are vision to the future. That's unbelievable. That's crazy, really. What are we going to do? Maybe you shouldn't saved me, and your friend could live. I'm sorry." "No, don't apologize. It's me. I made a choice, and I don't regret that. It's just not fair. And now it's 6 days to doomsday, and I can't picture what that's supposed to be. But one thing I know, that it's not going to be anything good. Maybe, I don't even want to think about that. Maybe you should forget all that and never see me again for your safety." "What are you saying? I'm not going anywhere. I want to be with you no matter what. You hear me? But you don't know what's going to happen. I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart. Is there any light of hope left in me? I don't know anymore. Everyone who I loved is going to die. I don't know what to do. I just don't know."
All that I see now is not the same. All you remember has gone away, but you're still standing here. So much has happened, it's hard to bear. Shadows of sadness within your stare, but still you're standing here. They're beyond, the future's down the road, but the journey won't be easy. Rising up and standing on your own, with a beauty in your eyes shining. You have not lost a thing, whatever may come. The light of hope is always shining there in your heart. You've not lost a thing, whatever you do. Just know that your tomorrow will be waiting for you. Ever so precious, a vision shared, a future you promised. On that special day, still memories never fade. Friends of old, back from long ago, come again, just to say hello. And it's something that you know. Find the strength that lies within your soul, and believe that you can do it. Rising up and standing on your own, and the ground and let it know it's something special. Let it bloom, let its flowers ever bloom. Many friends gather as emotions grow. And great power starts to flow. You have not lost a thing, whatever may come. The light of hope is always shining there in your heart. You've not lost a thing, whatever you do. Just know that your tomorrow will be waiting for you. Never have to give up wherever you go. Know inside that you will never be there alone. Haven't lost anything, whatever may come. The light of hope is always shining there in your heart.
Chapter 7.
Vashi K
Everything
knew,
is worthless.
not just suspected. He knew. Every image, every word, every sound from that dream was etched into him with cruel precision. And that's why the day felt like a lie. People walked the streets. The sun was shining. Bo was laughing. But he knew that in 3 days, everything would collapse. He sat next to her on the couch, but his mind was elsewhere. In the future, rushing toward them like a train that couldn't be stopped. "When will it happen?" she asked quietly, without looking at him. "Friday. Afternoon." "In the rain," he answered, voice flat. Bo nodded, as if it were just another sentence. As if it weren't the end. "Then we have 3 days," she said. 3 days to be together. For everything we didn't get to do." Basha closed his eyes. In his head, the crash echoed again. The scream, her name, and then blood. So much blood. "I won't let it happen." "It's not up to you," she whispered. "It's not up to anyone. Only time. And what if we change something? Take a different route. Stay inside. Don't go anywhere." "Vashk." She stopped him with a look. "If it could be changed, you wouldn't have seen it so clearly. This isn't a warning. It's a farewell." And in that moment, he understood. She had already made peace with it. But he hadn't. He couldn't. Not ever. When Vashek opened his eyes again, the world around him was still the same. But he already knew. He knew that every moment now was precious. Perhaps the last. And he couldn't afford to let it pass without giving Bo something that would brighten the days left to them. Something that would be more than just a final farewell. Outside, the sun hadn't risen yet, but the air was already heavy. Bo was still asleep beside him, peaceful and calm, as she always was, even though his mind was swirling with all the thoughts of what was to come. When she woke up, he brought her breakfast, though everything was a bit rushed. He knew today wouldn't be about perfection. Today, it wouldn't matter how the toast was or how strong the coffee was. What mattered was that she was here, that she was now here with him. "Today is our day," he said quietly. "I don't want you to think about anything. I just want you to be happy." Bo looked at him, but his eyes were steady. She stayed silent, her lips curling into a small smile. "I know it won't work out," she replied. "But we'll try, won't we?" Basha K nodded. "Yes, we'll try." He took her hand, and they walked through the city. The sun was slowly beginning to rise, and everything around them felt strangely calm, as if the world was simply waiting for what would happen. They started talking about little things, memories they had made, simple things they'd never said, but always felt. Moments that meant more to them than anything else. And when they reached their favorite spot, where they first realized that what they shared was something more, they stopped. Bo looked at him, and her eyes were full of that silent understanding they had for each other. "Thank you so much for us being here," she said, her voice soft, as if every word weighed more than ever. "I never thought I would have such a beautiful life." Vashek hugged her tightly and kissed her. "And I never thought I would have you." "I'm going to miss this," she giggled. They stayed there, and time seemed to stop. Everything else disappeared. It was just the two of them, and that moment. And as they walked back home, Vashek felt that today, right now, it was all worth it. They were locked inside her apartment, curtains drawn, the phone unplugged, the clock covered with a blanket so it couldn't remind them how little time was left. "We have to do something," Vashek whispered, leaning against the wall, his fingers clenched so tightly his knuckles turned white. "We have to hide you. Leave. Disappear." Bo sat on the bed, hands folded in her lap, eyes staring into nothing. She looked calm, and it was that calm that terrified Vashk the most. "What if all this only makes it come true?" she asked quietly. "I'd rather try everything than just wait for the end," he snapped. "Isn't that the whole point of the vision? That it can be changed?" She stepped closer, touched his hand. What if it can't? What if the dream wasn't sent to change the future, but to accept it? He closed his eyes. "Don't say that. Don't say, I have to just live with it. Fate is flawless, Vachik, and everything that's meant to happen will, no matter how you try to cheat it. And Jacob," he blurted out, "he had to die too, because I couldn't fix it?" Silence fell. Bo turned away. She didn't answer, because she already knew. Outside, the first snow began to fall. The third day began with the same silent morning as the ones before. Fog hung over the city like an unspoken warning. He tried to change what he had seen. He called. He begged. He hid the keys. He lied. He held them. He screamed into nothing. But time moved forward, indifferent to his desperation. And then it came. The sound of tires on wet asphalt, the screech of brakes, the chaos he had relived so many times in his dreams. And yet it broke him anew. It wasn't like in the vision. It was worse. It was real. The blood wasn't just red in his mind. It had warmth. It had a scent. It had weight. And he stood there, soaked by rain, alone. The ambulance arrived too late again. "No! Let me help you, please. Don't die. Please, I'm begging you. I can't lose you too. No! Get the hands of me. They are alive. Please!" Suddenly, a ghost of his dead brother said, "You're free now. No more visions and goodbye." Damn you, damn everything! All the words he meant to say now had no one left to hear them. Every chance had run dry. Nothing remained but the hollow echo of what if. What if he had said more? What if he had said it sooner? What if time had been kinder? That evening, he sat on the roof of their house, where he and Bo used to watch the stars. Now there were none, only a gray sheet of sky that let no comfort through. And in the silence they left behind, he finally understood. Some things are not meant to be changed. Some dreams are not warnings. They are sentences. And he was condemned to remember.
Narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street I turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out his warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, in tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
Nightmares whisper, futures bleed, shadows dance with truths he sees. Every rescue steals a breath, paid in silence, gifts of death. He loved her bright, he held her tight, but fate just laughed and sharpened her knife. Oh, the boy who dreamed tomorrow now drowns in endless sorrow. Saved the girl but lost his life. One last kiss, then endless night. 3 days of sun, 3 days of grace, before the dark erase their trace. Parents gone, friends just ghost. Madness sings where he loved most. The clock unwinds, the threads all sever. Nothing lasts, not love, not ever. Gods don't weep for
still among the living, and he has a job, but never forget about what happened. And that threw him to the asylum for good.
This was our first story. Love story with mysterious things that went deeply and rapidly to tragedy. So what do you think about it? Was it good? I personally enjoyed it. Very melancholy story and good choice of music. I wanted happy ending, but yeah, our writer has his mind, I guess. So let's take a break before we go to another story, okay? Here goes.
Her smile awakes the northern light. Looking up, she calls. Light, 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 light. Who will conquer all? Her name is she. Queen of the kings, running so fast, spinning the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, broken her cage through the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas. She, queen of the kings, running so fast, spinning the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, broken her cage through the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas. A firestone, forging flames. While this card run the game, can stay the same in this world of change. Don't fear the pain, just break the chain. Looking up, she calls. Light, 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 light. Who will conquer all? Her name is she. Queen of the kings, running so fast, spinning the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, broken her cage through the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas. She, queen of the kings, running so fast, spinning the wind. Nothing in this world can stop the spread of her wings. She, queen of the kings, broken her cage through the keys. She will be the warrior of the north and southern seas.遠ざかる雲の合間、降り注ぐ輝きは誰を照らす。夏の日の影を連れて飛び立つ想いはまだここに残った痛みはいつか消えてゆくから、もう何も迷わない。 雫のように心を揺らすかすかな思い出、それだけ持って止まらずに向かうよ。このまま青空を越えて昨日よりももっと近づけたら少しでいいの。微笑んで風に乗ってこの心がずっと自由なまま同じ空の下触れ合ってるのならどこまでもまっすぐな気持ちでいつまでも続いてく光で全てを包みたいから。
Okay, great. Now let's get back to work. Our second story is going to be The Forbidden Love of Death. It's about an 18-years-old boy and 17-years-old stepsister. The story talks about how do they live together and how their relationship is developing, and top secret experiment. You mustn't tell anyone, do you hear me? It's important. But before that, let's hear what this guy wants to say. It's going to be premiere.
I would like to dedicate my first song to all my loved ones. I'm not gonna sing because I can't do it, but I think this AI will do a great job for me. It's called The Love of Mine. Enjoy.
Love, my love, you were the only one. But now I see that everything's undone. Walking alone, this day's feeling blue. My heart's broken, but I still left too. When you were here, we laughed side by side. Now it's all silence with memories I can't hide. But it's not the end, I won't give up the fight. Even without you, I still find the light. My love, now it hurts so much in this empty room. Everything feels tough, but at the end of the day, laughter will find its way. With a new direction, a fresh start today. My love, you were the only one. My love, now it hurts so much. My love, you were the only one. My love, now it hurts so much. Yeah. And as long as I don't forget the new me, with a new direction, a fresh start today. Oh, I'm gonna learn to dance again, not just for fun. I sing sometimes in front of one person, someone. Yes, there is hope and there is strength inside me. Yeah. And as long as I don't forget the new me. Oh, Oh, it hurts so much. Oh. My love, you were like a brush on snow. White and pure, no doubt how much you made me glow. You took away my pain, all of it, every last trace. And then you left a part of me in your way. But life goes on, I know you're next to me every day. It's the best thing that happened when you went away. It's time to let go, let's stop pretending you're here. With open arms, your place will be held here. My love, my love, my love, my love, you are like a blush on snow. White and pure, no doubt how much you made me glow. You took away my pain, all of it, every last. Then you left a part of me in your way. But life goes on, I know you're next to me every day. It's the best thing that happened when you went away. It's time to let go, let's stop pretending you're here.
Lásko má, ty jsi má jediná. Teď už vím, že všechno je jak jiná. Cestou jdu sám, smutný je ten den. Srdce mi krvácí, ale smích přijde ven.
Když jsi tu byla, smáli jsme se spolu. Teď je tu ticho, prázdno ve mně zůstalo. Ale není konec, já se nevzdám. I když tě nemám, stále se smát chci sám.
Lásko má, teď to bolelo. V prázdné místnosti je všechno jako v kostele.
Ale na konci dne smíchem vše projde s novým směrem. Nový život přichází zpět. To tolik bolí. Má lásko, teď to tak bolí.
Má lásko, byla si jak jmenec na sněhu. Bílá a čistá bez pochyby, jak moc si mě rozářila.
Odstranila si mou bolest, všechnu, každou její stopu. A pak si po sobě zanechala část mě, ale život jde dál,
Vím, že jsi vedle mě každý den.
Je to to nejlepší, co se stalo, když jsi odešla. Je čas nechat to být, přestaňme předstírat, že jsi tady. S otevřenou náručí tvé místo bude drahé. Čistá, bez pochyby, jak moc si mě rozářila. Odstranila si mou bolest, všechno, každou její stopu. A pak si po sobě zanechala část mě, ale život nedá, vím, že si vedle mě každý